safe. Okay, it's game time. I'm ready to die, okay? Exalt all Leon, and let it be so.
Oh, hello, testing. Can anyone hear me? Lou, testing the mic. Does anyone in the chat can hear me? Alright, not sure if y'all can hear me, but let's see if we can get this to work. The audio's being kind of weird, but yeah, thanks for joining us today. We're watching the Capcom showcase here with Dank Swank. It's just Mr. J today. Fortunately, Mr. G can't join us, so yeah, we're gonna see what we're gonna see from Capcom this year. Hopefully we get some Resident Evil related news. But yeah, maybe just stuff on the DLC. It's almost ready. The audio's still being a little weird, so hopefully it's not too bad. It's like reverberating. I'm not sure why.
Mega Man Battle Network Legacy Collection.
Alright, there we go. We got a minute and a half left. Let's see what we got in store. All right, let's go. We got less than a minute. Got some Monster Hunter, which I never really played. Probably should at some point. All right, looking good so far. And 40 years of Capcom. That's kind of incredible. Been a Capcom fan for most of my life. Just played pretty much all of their games since I was a kid, so you know I was gonna show up for this. And let's see. That thing on the bottom stopped showing up. There we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, let's see what we got. Of course, start with this classic intro.
Welcome to the Capcom Showcase. Before we get started, we'd like to share that June 11th, 2023 marked Capcom's 40th anniversary.
Yeah, buddy.
A big thanks to everyone for playing our games. It's thanks to our amazing fans that we can celebrate such a milestone. We look forward to creating many more games in the years to come, and we hope that you'll continue to enjoy them.
Heck yeah, let's do it.
Now it's time to show off our latest titles at the Capcom Showcase. Stay tuned until the end so you don't miss anything.
Oh, nice. It's the game they announced yesterday during the Xbox showcase. I thought it was Okami 2 or Okami related at first. Wonder what it's about. can tell it's involves some sort of yokai related stuff. Just yokai being the Japanese word for like apparitions and just like supernatural beings, not the good kind. Wow. Definitely very morbid looking. Maybe trying to compete with Silent Hill F. Daddy Delmite. Who is this guy? So I'm just wondering what the combat is like. I know we already saw this trailer yesterday, so kind of just want to see what it's about, or it's like a rhythm type game, or man, those things look terrifying. Wow, seems very trippy. I think when I first saw this, I thought it was like Devil May Cry meets Okami, essentially. So probably it's gonna be character action, kind of like Devil May Cry. I feel like there's a big emphasis on like dancing or performing ceremonial dancing. So, do we get any gameplay?
Traditional Japanese aesthetics come to life through the power of RE Engine. Experience
looks really good.
blend of strategy and action in
Oh,
this
strategy.
tale. A beautiful yet unsettling world of mystery awaits in Kunitsugami,
Kunitsugami.
Path of the Goddess.
Oh, nice.
Coming to Xbox Series X, Xbox Series S, Windows, PlayStation 5, and Steam.
Nice.
Mega Man X Dive Offline is coming to Steam, iOS, and Android.
Offline. Oh, yeah, this is the mobile game that they had. Finally, we get an offline version. Well, I mean, that's because they're ending the service, the mobile game. You can't even play that anymore. Or they'll be ending service for that soon. Of course, they gotta have their kawaii waifus.
Collected memories of the Mega Man X series is under attack.
Oh, wow, this is interesting.
Dive into cyberspace using hunter programs to recover data before it's too late.
Huh, interesting. So it's just a direct port
Play
from
as
the
Mega
mobile
Man
game,
X and
probably?
other characters from the Mega Man franchise, including characters that haven't been playable before.
Please tell me there's no microtransactions, because that would suck.
Level up your favorite characters and equipment to create a powerful hunter.
Nice.
Power up your weapons and more to customize
Definitely, this is
your
a...
character
I
however
played
you
a,
want.
pretty much almost all of the Mega Man X games, so this is very nostalgic for me, so I'll probably give this a try. All of these are very
Control and develop over 100
nostalgic, or
different characters.
things I've seen before.
Play as a variety of characters, including
That's
new
pretty
heroes
cool.
created for Mega Man X Dive.
Multiple
Complete
playable
stages,
characters.
use element metals to recover
What
memories,
more can you ask for?
then analyze recovered memories to unlock characters. There are more
Nice,
than
looks like we have
900 stages
Japanese
to play.
voice acting still.
Challenging mechanics and enemies await on classic and new stages. You're bound to clash with familiar bosses from the past. Build the ultimate hunter and save the deep log from total destruction.
Nice. It's pretty cool.
Mega Man X Dive Offline launches in 2023.
Oh, and it's coming to mobile as well. That's funny. Is it free though?
Here's
Or
the Capcom Spotlight Corner.
that's what we do not know right now.
A new era of fighting games is upon us.
Heck yeah.
Street Fighter 6 launched on June 2nd. It's already received an enthusiastic welcome from fighting game fans around the world.
Yeah, I've heard really good things about this
Street Fighter
game.
6 includes world
I haven't really
tour
played a
and
Street Fighter
extensive
game since
single-player
Street
story
Fighter
mode.
2 on the Super Nintendo, but
The core fighting game
I
experience
think I
is
might want
even
to
more
give this a
accessible.
try. Looks pretty cool, honestly.
And Battle Hub,
Looks
a
really
social
nice
space
in terms of
where
the
players
graphics
from
as
around
well.
the world can compete and hang out.
That RE engine's putting in work.
Three main modes. In addition, we're planning to release new fighters and content.
Oh,
so you can
Akuma.
enjoy the game for a long time
Oh, they're
to come.
paywalling Akuma? That's kind of messed up.
Street Fighter 6
And
is out now for PlayStation
wonder if
5,
it'll be free
PlayStation 4,
DLC or
Xbox
if it's
Series
paywall,
X,
then
Xbox
it's
Series
kind of
S,
iffy.
and Steam.
I'll say that.
Don't miss it.
I guess I'll have to give this a try at some point.
We also have an announcement for Capcom Pro Tour
Oh, wow.
2023. This year's
Heck
Capcom
yeah.
Pro Tour will feature Street Fighter 6,
MLG
the
Gaming.
series.
I wonder if they're gonna have this at Evo.
Players
Probably.
from around the world will compete in regional matches and battle to be this year's champion.
Nice.
To celebrate the launch of Street Fighter 6, this year we have our largest prize pool ever. The total prize
Dang,
pool
that's
for
a
Capcom
lot.
Pro Tour is over $2 million, with $1 million going
Gotta
first
go
place.
get that dough.
Capcom Pro Tour
Get this bread
2023
by
will
playing
feature
this
two
game.
types of tournaments. Online premieres,
World
offline
Warrior.
premieres, and World Warrior.
Huh, that's interesting.
The winners of each
I wonder if this is all
tournament
happening
will
at the
face
same
world
time,
finals
or...
at Capcom Cup 10.
Oh no, it's happening.
Stay tuned to see
Not
which player
currently.
will crush the competition and take home this year's championship.
Nice, this will be fun.
Next, we have news about Street Fighter League Pro JP 2023.
Oh wow.
In Street Fighter
Japan has a
League, the
Street
world's
Fighter
top
League.
players form teams of 4 and
That's
compete in official
pretty
Capcom
interesting.
Team League matches.
My god.
We have the largest number of teams
They
ever.
have like 9 teams in Japan,
The
that's
opening
insane.
match will be held on July 7th and will be streamed live on the Capcom Fighters JP channel on
Wow.
YouTube and Twitch.
Sakamure. Good 8 squad.
Don't forget about
Those
the Street
names.
Fighter League World Championship 2023.
Oh wow, yeah, they even have some in the US
The
and
US
Europe.
and European leagues will determine the teams that will go on to compete in the World Championship.
Heck yeah. That's pretty cool though.
Get up close and personal with Resident Evil 4 on PlayStation 5. The game's main story will be playable in VR with PlayStation VR 2.
I hope so.
Thanks to the power of PlayStation VR 2,
I wish they'd just port this to Steam as well. Would have to paywall behind VR too.
Take aim as you fight to survive.
Does look pretty cool. You can parry
Knife action
with the
is a core
knife.
part of the game.
That is
And the
pretty
PlayStation
insane.
VR2 Sense controller makes parrying even more intuitive. Experience extreme survival horror firsthand.
That's insane. Holy crap.
Resident Evil 4 VR mode is a free DLC.
No,
exclusive to
don't make it
PlayStation VR2.
exclusive. Bring it to PC so I can play it on my Quest 2. Really? Oh,
The
nice.
next game in today's lineup.
Finally, we're getting some news on Pragmata. It's been a while.
A little help here. Look out! What are you doing?
So what is this game even?
Sorry, kid. Still got a ways to go.
It's gonna be very interesting to see what they've made with this. Very sorry. I'm guessing that we're getting it next year then, according to that. Looks interesting, that's for sure. AV. Wow. Really? Yeah, we're never gonna see this game, are we? So now we don't even know when it's coming out.
Here's the latest on
That's
the
kind of BS, but oh well. Just take your time, I guess. Just delay it. A delayed game is forever good,
I'm
as
Kyoto Kumi, the regional creator
Miyamoto
of
says.
Ghost Trick. It's almost time for the game's
Or does he?
release, and I can't wait for you to play it. But first, let's get started with this.
Nice. I don't know if I've seen this before. What is this? Is this like another Beautiful Joe-esque game or something?
The demo for Ghost Trick is available now for download. The story
Oh,
tells
nice.
a lonely spirit named Cecil. In the course of solving his own murder, he will meet and change the lives of all sorts of people in all sorts of situations. Things may seem unrelated at first, but each person plays a vital role in Cecil's story. And together, their stories will lead him to one ultimate truth. So think of the demo as a doorway, inviting you into a great big mystery. It's been 13 years since we made the original game. And just like Cecil, I met many new people, and there were many miracles that occurred during its development.
Looks like a DS game.
Experiences are what shaped Ghost Trick into the unforgettable game it is.
You can definitely tell like the
Continue the
art
labyrinth
style is
forward
very similar
all
to.
fans have
Oh wait, I've seen
so
that
much
dog
love
before.
for it, and
So this
the
is already an
fans
established
will always
franchise. I
love
just don't know too much
And I
about it.
believe that through this rebirth, Ghost Trick will be
Oh, so
available to
it's
so many more
is it a
people
remake
around the
then?
world.
I think it
Now,
might be.
to wait for its release.
Like I said, I'm not too familiar with it.
I practiced very, very hard for 2 weeks for this appearance. So, should we meet someday, it would make me very happy if it could speak in Japanese.
Okay. I guess he wants us to speak in Japanese, which no problem for me. I'm fluent or almost fluent in Japanese. All right.
From the creator of the Ace Attorney
Oh
series,
yeah, Ace Attorney
Takumi,
series, nice.
This classic mystery game is being reborn. One night, a man named Cecil loses both his memory and his life. Using the powers of the dead, he tries to solve the mystery of his own death. The only clue he has is a red-headed detective. A night of mystery begins anew. A rookie detective, brimming with a sense of justice. She too is being targeted, and Cecil witnesses her death. Who was I? Why was I killed? Who killed me? And what does it mean that I was given these powers of the dead? Use the powers of the dead to possess and trick items. The controls are
Oh, wow.
easy. Connect Cecil's glowing blue soul to the core of objects to possess them. Possess the tire. Possess the bowl. Possess the star ornament. You can then trick the objects you possess. Trick the guitar.
Oh, nice.
What will happen when you trick the cart?
It's interesting.
Trick the door to open it. Possessing
That dog,
and tricking
though.
objects will let you access new areas.
That's a good boy if I've ever
Cecil
seen
can go
one.
Back 4 minutes before someone's death. What happened before her murder? Those clues are hidden in the past. Follow past events in real time. The limit, however, is 4 minutes.
Hmm.
Help people avoid near-death predicaments and change their fates. Cecil will face death in many forms. Changing their fates will change the story.
Hmm.
And that story
Nice.
must be linked in some way to the mystery of Cecil's death. Ghost Trick, launching on June 30th,
That's an
2023.
interesting premise for the game.
Demo version available now.
Kind of hope the
Don't miss the
graphics look
pre-order bonuses.
better than what we saw
See the
previously.
official website for details.
Doesn't look like, hope it doesn't look like a DS game or something.
Now on to the next game in today's lineup.
All right. Well, what are we seeing now? World premiere. Oh, this is something new. Oh, it's the new Ace Attorney game? begins anew. Is it a reboot? It has to be a reboot.
Objection!
Nice. It's like a collection of Ace Attorney games. Looks like that might be the case. This guy. So all of these are previous games that are being either remastered or. I've actually never played a Ace Attorney game, so probably should at some point. Oh, nice. So 3 separate games. Trilogy. Nice. That's cool. I guess we're finally getting this in for modern consoles. Nice. Probably check it out at some point.
Ace Attorney, players serve as lawyers for the falsely accused. Battle for justice in the courtroom and uncover the truth. Now, the 4th, 5th,
A lot of
and
cute
6th
girls in
mainline
this
Ace
series, that's for
Attorney
sure.
games are being brought together to share the story of Apollo Justice and his allies in the dark age of the law. On Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 4,
Oh, nice.
Xbox One,
PlayStation 4.
Windows, and Steam. The colorful
We're not getting it on
characters in
PS5 or
each
Series
game
X.
have been
That's interesting.
remediated in beautiful full HD. Available in 7 languages: Japanese,
Oh, nice.
French, German, Korean.
Huh, that's
and
interesting.
traditional
No
and
Spanish?
simplified Chinese.
There's
We've also
plenty
got
of
voice
people that would
recordings
want to
for
play
new
this in
languages.
Spanish.
We're sure there's no objection to everything included in this collection. Apollo Justice Ace Attorney Trilogy is currently in development for release in early 2024. Please look forward to more
Nice.
information about this collection in the future.
It'd be interesting to see or check out this game. Just check out the series for the first
Next,
time.
we have some Capcom news to share.
20 minutes in. What do they got to share?
This month marks Capcom's 40th anniversary. As part of the celebration, we've opened a digital theme park called Capcom Town.
Capcom Town. Of course they did.
Take a stroll through the museum to view original artwork and other materials from various titles on display.
Oh, they even have developer
You can
notes
even
and
play a
stuff.
few of Capcom's beloved classics for free.
Oh, wow. Oh, nice. You can play
Head
Street
on over
Fighter
to the
2.
castle to cast your vote in the Capcom elections.
Tokyo gets shoot. Nice.
Participants will receive a special reward, so don't miss out.
Nice. That's
We can't
interesting.
wait for everyone to enjoy this attraction,
Capwood. That's great.
along with the many other fun experiences we
Captown.
prepared at
That is definitely a very Japanese
A Capcom
way to
ID
market that.
account is required to play Resident Evil RE-Verse, our new upcoming title Exoprimal, and to use the online features of Street Fighter 6.
And
You can also use this account with other Capcom services and campaigns, such as a survey about today's Capcom showcase. We'll release more titles and services compatible with Capcom ID soon. Register now for Capcom ID.
do it.
Now for the latest on Exoprimal ahead of next month's
Oh man, Exoprimal. The Dino Crisis game that we wanted, but that we didn't ask for. First, like not even a Dino Crisis game. It's a Dino related game we never wanted.
But first, let's check out this video.
This had to have been a Dino Crisis game at some point in development, and they just rebranded it completely.
Hello? I heard activity on this frequency. Hello? My name is Garrett Siles.
Basically, the IB's godfather. He was responsible for the entire Exosuit project.
You know, Anchor Division, I assume?
Exosuits were developed right here.
I need exosuits. It's our only shot. We need access to the
You know, I did play the demo, I mean the beta of this, and wasn't really that hooked on it, to be honest. Don't really like the live service features either. Like, is it too much to ask Capcom to just have a survival horror type dinosaur game? We just need a Dino Crisis remake. And I guess we're just testing the waters now with this game, seeing if it's popular enough or sells well enough. I'll just use that for leverage to get buy-in for a Dino Crisis remake, hopefully. At least the tech looks pretty interesting.
I promise you this. We'll find a way out of here.
All Anchor project files have serial numbers. Look for anything starting with 181. That's the project code for Leviathan's core.
Okay,
I thought it looks pretty good.
I didn't get your names.
Golos, the Hammerheads.
Well done. You fought desperately and survived.
Dang.
Perfect exosuit development project is nearing fruition. Activating massacre module. Summoning Neo T-Rex swarm.
This is all helping to make a better exosuit.
Yeah, but these exosuits look pretty badass, I'll say that much. I feel like most of them do play pretty similarly, though, from the beta that I played.
Presenting my most exciting combat project, the Savage Gauntlet.
Yeah, I guess we'll see if this comes out on sale. I'll probably get it and just play that. Yeah, it's just a shame we don't have a Dino Crisis remake. We really do need that. Yeah, like I said, if this does well enough, hopefully I don't. Oh god, survival pass. I'm good, thanks. Oh, but at least I can play it day one on Xbox Game Pass.
What did you think? That was a lot of new info. Before we dive in, I'd like to give a huge thanks to all the players who participated in the open beta.
Yep, this game's coming out next month.
We were extremely pleased to have so many participants. Plus,
Not sure if I'm
there was a
that
lot of
excited for it, to be
feedback.
honest.
We can't thank you enough. While only portions of the Dino Survival content were made available for the open beta,
Dino
test,
Survival.
today we'll be introducing more content included in the full game.
Just give us a Dino Crisis DLC with this.
Primal launches on July 14th.
That's all we asked for.
Let's start with the story. Ace, the game's protagonist, is transported to the year 2040 and forced to participate in a never-ending series of war games. The story unfolds as you play through Dino Survival, the game's main mode. Gathering intel to update the analysis map unravels the mysteries surrounding parallel worlds and the AI entity known as Leviathan. At times, players will also engage in special boss battles as part of the main story. Dino Survival mode will also change as the story progresses. You'll unlock new missions with a variety of objectives.
It's a lot of dinos, that's for sure.
A multitude of dinosaurs to fight, and more maps. The game will also feature an assortment of unlockables and challenges.
Let's just hope they really keep a lot of content flowing through this game. Make people actually play the game for
These modules can be obtained
more than
by
just a
performing
couple
certain
hours.
missions while you play the game. You can also personalize your appearance with a variety of cosmetics, such as exosuit skins, weapon skins, decals, and emotes. The game
Yeah,
also
I know
features
what you
a
mean
special
about
live
why
mission that changes
they're
weapons.
pushing this game more than they are
From
a Dino
arrival
Crisis game.
fastest completion times.
I think to
Player
Capcom,
through
it's just that
like most damage
Dino Crisis never really made any money for them, so they were kind of hesitant to
There are
make a
many
new
ways
Dino
to
Crisis game.
even after completing
It feels like they just pushed this one because they could really just put in a bunch of monetization and season passes and
in the full
all that,
aspects of
you know, live service type crap that a lot of the games nowadays have. So, you know, it's just kind of Capcom pulling a greedy move in that regard.
Now, let's go over all the new info we just saw in the video.
Oh yeah, why not 33?
Who was that new face at the beginning?
I mean, it's kind of probably pretty hard to do 33 with fully 3D,
Developed the exosuits.
you know, characters and whatnot. It's easier when it's like just 2D sprites.
IBS's elite research group based on Bikitoa Island.
Bikitoa. It's a weird name.
The Stratovator, a space elevator that extends from the Anchor Division research facility into orbit, will also be a playable map.
Yeah.
Incredible battles will unfold
Man.
while exofighters and dinosaurs clash atop this massive space elevator. Players will even encounter dangerous mutations of dinosaurs known as neosaurs.
The Neosaurs.
Being the Neo T-Rex.
Jeez.
You'll need to work together with your team to stand a chance at taking them down.
You know, this actually looks a lot like the VR missions or
True intentions.
like the time battle missions they had in the Dino Crisis 2 game. I feel like they just took that concept and made a game out of that. It was the mode that was like an extra mode that you would get after beating Dino Crisis 2, and you were just kind of being like in a virtual environment, kind of like we just saw right now, just fighting like a couple of dinosaurs, like during a time limit, and then just as long as you beat them within that time limit, you basically beat the mission or like unlock a special reward or something. So I feel like they just took that concept and made it into this Exoprimal game.
In this mode, players can enjoy a change of pace from
Yeah, I know what you mean. Like the game looks cool, like impressive in terms of the action and the graphics, but doesn't seem that deep.
exosuit variants and Savage Gauntlet will be revealed at the Xbox Game
It's not like Resident Evil deep where we can really get into the,
Be sure to tune in.
I don't know, just like the
And last
survival aspect really gets you into the game.
We're excited to announce that we'll be holding a second open beta test. This time,
second
we're
one.
including additional story-related missions.
I would
10
hope
player
so.
co-op missions, and other adjustments based on everyone's feedback. Check out the official website.
June
for dates
16,
and
June
times.
18. I'll think about it. I don't think
We hope you're all excited.
I'm too convinced by this Exoprimal game, to be honest.
Players will also receive a new reward for participating. Don't miss out. We'll continue to make adjustments to Exoprimal, leading up to the game's launch on July 14th. Thank you again for all the feedback. We look forward to seeing you in the second open beta test. That's all we have for you today.
Oh yeah, it's this weekend.
See you
Well,
all.
I will not be there because I'm not really compelled by this game, unfortunately.
Next up is the last
Nice.
title we'll be showing off today.
The last title, come on. Nothing on Resident Evil 4. Never played Dragon's Dogma, so I'm not too compelled.
My name is Hideaki Itsuno. and
Oh,
I'm
this
the
guy.
director of Dragon's Dogma 2.
This guy directed Devil May
It's been
Cry
10 years since we
5
celebrated
and
10 years
4
of
as well.
Dragon's Dogma, and I can
I
finally
think
give you
3.
some more information about the new game. First, let's take a look at the trailer we revealed the other day.
So is this just kind of like Monster Hunter, but with like a medieval setting, or is this kind of like, I don't really know what the first game is like, so I've never played it.
We do not remember? Then have you forgotten that you protected me from the dragon's flames?
You need only believe in your own destiny, Arisen.
Of course, that begs the question. If he's a mere mummer, then where might our true Arisen? Empress Nadinia's life is in your hands, Sir Arisen.
Praise be, for only the sovereign's guidance can lead us.
I think we already saw this trailer. Are we gonna see some gameplay or? Yeah, it seems to be like open world RPG. Kind of seems like it's Capcom's like kind of like Final Fantasy killer attempt to kind of compete with Final Fantasy in a way. Is that all we get?
What did you think?
We already saw this trailer, man.
Dragon's Dogma was released in 2012. Now, a decade later, I'm proud to share a look at the highly anticipated sequel, Dragon's Dogma 2. Today I want to talk about two characteristics that Dragon's Dogma 2 will inherit from its predecessor. First, Dragon's Dogma 2 will be a single-player game, but with pawns at your side, it will feel like co-op.
It'll feel like co-op, but it's not actually co-op.
Set in an open-world environment. In the Dragon's
It'd be nice if we actually had a co-op.
adventures with pawns, otherworldly beings controlled by AI. Alongside the player-controlled Arisen, you can embark on your journey with a main pawn that can be customized to your liking, as well as up to 2 additional support pawns you can borrow from other players to form a party of up to 4 characters. Pawns are controlled by the AI and are now capable of even more precise decisions than in the previous title, helping you in the midst of battle. They can also help guide you to new locations, or give you a high five following a successful battle. It really feels like playing in a party with other players. Dragon's Dogma 2 is built with the RE engine, resulting in a dense world woven with high graphical fidelity. You'll enjoy a
Yeah, I can imagine it looks really good. 4 times the size, not bad.
Experience than ever before. The characters and monsters that populate the world are given life thanks to the power of AI, and players will feel like they've been reborn in this vibrant fantasy world. You can look forward to a variety of vocations to choose from.
Definitely feels like it's more of a dark fantasy from just the gore and the just the designs of the monsters and stuff.
We'll have much more to share in the future, but for now, I want to go over a few sections
Oh yeah,
from the trailer.
I know that feel about Tears of the Kingdom and the stages kind of being in the way half of the time. Hopefully these pawns are a little more helpful in that sense.
Technology like immersive physics brings pawns, monsters, and NPCs to life.
It looks like they actually do kind of aggro the monsters pretty well, and
Or if you pulled that monster's leg. What other exciting possibilities can you think of? Meet 2 characters pivotal to the story that also appear in the game's key art. Ulrika, a bow wielder with a deep connection to the Arisen, and Nadinia, a high priestess of the Beastren, which
the
appear in
Beastren.
for the first time. What
It's interesting.
destiny awaits?
All the furries are gonna love those Beastren, I can already tell.
And situations you will encounter in the game are sure to keep you on your toes. During your adventure, you will come across familiar monsters from the previous game, as well as
It's kind of a creepy monster.
such as Medusa.
Medusa, of course.
Look forward to new player vocations and many
The
new
designs are
experiences
pretty
you may
unique for the
enjoy in
monsters.
Dogma 2. Please stay tuned for more information. Thank you so much for tuning in.
Please don't tell me this is how they're gonna end this. Am I gonna see any Resident Evil news for the DLC? Come on. We gotta get something.
Dragon's Dogma 2 will be available on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, Xbox Series S, and Steam. And now, a quick look at the Capcom 40th Anniversary Sale. Kicking things off, we have well-known titles such as Dragon's Dogma and the Ace Attorney series.
Oh, is that the original? Nice.
Don't miss this opportunity to pick up a few of Capcom's most influential hits at some great prices.
Oh, we don't get a sale on Resident Evil 4 yet.
We're also offering a
Man.
limited time bundle of some of Capcom's major titles on Steam.
Oh wow. I think I got most of these already.
Today's Capcom showcase. Thank you for watching. We're always working
Really?
on games and updates. And we
Oh, come on, Capcom. This is kind of an L showcase with
Thanks for watching.
just like no
See you next time.
news on Resident Evil 4 DLC. Come on, man. Yeah, that was kind of an L, honestly.
Hey everyone, welcome to the Capcom Showcase post-show. I'm Andy, I'm on the community team.
are we even gonna have anything about Resident Evil, or are we just gonna hear about this this game? One more thing? No. I guess we're not getting a one more thing.
We just got done with the Capcom showcase. What was everyone's favorite?
Oh man.
I think mine has to be Exoprimal. I love changing the rigs. I love just seeing which rig goes into like which situation and everything.
He says that while the developers are pointing a gun at him. It's like, say good things about our game.
So much good stuff in there. Dragon's Dogma 2 for me.
I like that guy's sweater. The guy in the middle.
Super excited
It's
for
like
it.
Virgil
Lots of good stuff. How about you, Nico?
from Devil May Cry.
I'm so thrilled to see
Man.
Apollo coming back. He's my boy. Absolutely thrilled to see him collection. That sort of leads us actually into
One more thing is this post show.
is actually done by the same creator.
Like I hope
And that is Ghost Trick.
that after they just talk about
Those of you who don't know Ghost Trick,
Ghost Trick, they talk about something Resident Evil 4 related. Come on, they can't just end with that.
a lot of cool puzzles.
Like I know they're working on the VR
You're basically Sissel,
like
character is
stuff, but come on.
why am I dead is what he's basically.
It's just like a little teaser of like, oh yeah, we're working on the
Really cool, and we're actually gonna
DLC for Resident Evil 4. We can play as Ada and stuff. Come on, it's like
So in the showcase, we just announced that the
if that's just missing from the game entirely
platforms that Andy mentioned.
or been cut completely,
That demo, there are
come on.
characters in this demo. Really, from the start of the game, you can get familiar with the characters, the game mechanics, just get a general sense of the vibe of it, and that brings us to
I'm just gonna give this like
is walking us through it.
5 minutes, and if we don't see anything, then that's gonna be it for today.
I can still remember how to do this. So,
What is this guy? What is it dude doing?
We should set the stage for what we're seeing, right? Obviously, we're seeing a Pomeranian right there in the center who, unfortunately, is not moving at all. Very tragic. We've got a strange person that's wandering around this apartment. Just overall, just a really mysterious situation. And this is how all the scenarios kind of start, pretty much. The one before this, if you do play the demo, Chapter 1 stars Lynn, and you're trying to save her, and now you're in this situation where you're trying to figure out, first, what's going on? Like, what's the scene? What's happening right now? And then you have to go into the puzzles, and it's to figure out why I'm not going to say his name, but why the dog there is on his back. Yeah, Nico, who are we playing as in this scenario?
so this we're playing as Sissel. And by this point, he's already gotten at least a decent grasp on his Ghost Trick abilities. And he's already averted one fate. And while we're here, we're going to go over here and check on our little friend down here.
Right now, our friend is just a blue flame or blue blob, I guess.
He's not quite sure what their form is supposed to be.
Yeah.
And every ghost that shows up in this game, when you first meet them, they always come out in this form. They essentially have to be reminded about who they are.
They are dead, so
yes.
Yeah, I have to figure it out. I would too. Let's hope we never find that out.
Right.
I mean, right. Actually, no, I don't want to find that out. So you're talking to who you think is a dog.
Well, you believe to be the dog there. To be fair, this character, no joke, was always my personal favorite when I played this game. Yeah, the energy of this little dude, this little guy.
There he is.
And I gave him this. Forgive me for this, but there's no time to lose. Miss Cabela, my Miss Cabela's in trouble.
I think that's exactly how he would sound.
Yeah, exactly.
Actually, if he could talk, that's it right there.
Yeah, he's so funny. Yes, this is Missile, the purebred, pure-blooded Pomeranian. You make sure that you know that every time.
Right there.
Yeah,
Right there.
exactly.
I'm a Pomeranian.
I'm a Pomeranian.
Every time we post him on like the socials, everyone's like, Missile!
Yeah, everyone just screams Missile. Yep.
The cool thing about bringing this game back is I'm sure there's going to be a whole new generation of people naming their dogs Missile. Oh, hopefully.
Yes. There's actually, I believe, also a Missile in Ace Attorney as well. So clearly the team is partial to the name. But yes, this little dog, he shows up quite a few times throughout the game, and he's just your best little buddy.
Yeah, so we're going to let this scenario play out, and this is basically how did Missile die, right?
Essentially.
4 minutes ago, we're going back in time, so let's do it. So you're basically rewinding back to try and prevent what happened.
Pretty much, yeah. You're trying to go back and see exactly what led to what happened, and then from there, try to undo the events and avert the negative fate.
While working with the dog.
While working with the dog,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah, okay.
Dog is surprisingly sharp in this game, so he does his best, all right, and he definitely loves his owner, Miss Camilla, all right. He's very passionate about keeping her safe at all times.
With this version, there's like updated graphics, updated frame rate. Once Camilla is out there and in this, it looks so smooth.
Yeah, it does. I can already tell the improved frame rate and also the portraits look way sharper now. Yeah, it looks gorgeous.
It really feels like a fully realized version of that art style that they're trying to hit. It just looks so clean.
The signature.
I think the other thing about games by Shu Takumi and the team is even though they're very text heavy, they feel like the dialogue just flows quickly, right?
Yeah,
it has like impact.
Yeah.
Like you can hear the voices for yourself.
So what's going on right now?
So we got this little girl. She's looking after her doggy. The doggy loves to bark at everything, and anyone who owns a Pomeranian will know this is very true.
Our neighbor here with that big glass.
She's got the big glass.
And you're paying attention to everything that's going on because it all kind of comes together.
Yeah, I think the nice thing about the scenario too is as you're working through it multiple times, like there's dialogue that you can skip through, or it's just optional if you want that to pop back up for the extra hints.
Yeah, exactly. The nice thing is you will be able to actually like talk with your party essentially, or Sissel will think things to himself, which will help give you a clue in the right direction.
And when you watch these scenes, they're kind of almost, in a way, giving you a hint as to the next scenario, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
There we go.
You see something like that, and you think, that seems interesting.
All right, sorry about that. I had to take a call, but let's see. Are they even showing anything of value in this thing? It seems like we're not really seeing anything here. That's really worth sticking around for. So I think we're gonna call it. Yeah. Yeah, they should have announced like a little teaser about the remake DLC. I don't know why they didn't, and it's just I don't know. Hold on, my mouse is being weird. It's just fixed. All right, yeah, I think that's gonna do it for this. Unfortunately, yeah, I'm not really interested in this game, but yeah, thanks again for sticking around. For those that have tuned in, hopefully this is the streaming still going. Yeah, it's still going. But yeah, thanks for sticking around. Hopefully we'll do some additional coverage of anything else that might be of interest to us, and if not, just stick around for more content from our channel. And yeah, we appreciate your time today. Thank you so much, and yeah, we'll see you on the